Hey guys, what's up? My name is Nate. You guys might also know me as Mewtwo Fan 8, the guy who loves Mewtwo, has bad branding, but we're not going to talk about that because right now we are taking on our boy Grimwho and his something Marowaks. He has a really cool logo. I think you guys should go check him out. Link is in the description below. And without further ado, I'm going to just talk a little bit about the what I got going on my team. We're going to kind of talk about his team, just a little bit, not too much. So pretty much on my team, I'm rocking the Stealth Rocks, Bronzong, an Assault Vest, Tapu Koko, a Zemi first Crocodile. I have a Memento, Miss Magius, a Belly Drum, Citrus Berry, Zangoose, and we have a Life Orb, Volcanion. On his team, you guys see the Mamoswine, it's a Mega Pidgeot. He has a Snorlax, the Skunk Tank, Primarina, and Jirachi. So, looking at his team, I kind of wanted to get up my rocks. Forcing that Mega Pidgeot to take 25% when it comes in is really clutch. Just the damage on really anything, whether it's the Snorlax, the Primarina, anything taking damage is really nice because his team is kind of fat. Like, his team is thick. So I wanted to make sure I got rocks up first. So I kind of prioritized leading off with my Bronzong, which is holding the Colbur Berry. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the game. We see that the boy Grim is issuing the challenge. I'm going to lead off with the Zong, as I might have said. I don't remember. My memory's terrible. And he's going to lead off with the Ice Ice Baby. Classic Shady Penguin nickname. I like it. And here, I wasn't sure if he was going to, like, just go for, like, knockoff or anything like that. He ends up staying in, clicking the Stealth Rocks. And I'm just, like I said before, I prioritize that. I'm getting up my rocks. Now, I wasn't sure if he had the knockoff, but I was just like, you know what? We got the Colbur Berry just in case he decides to decides to hit me with that. So he actually makes a really good play here. He goes out into the Snorlax, and we're gonna click Jar Ball. It's not gonna do very much. It actually does a little bit more than I expected. Snorlax is really slow, so I expected it to do even less than that, but it does a decent chunk. I think he got it all back with leftovers, but that's fine. And here I have my check to this thing, and that is my Crook. We got Jack out here, dropping the Intimidate on him. He's gonna go for the Curse. Well, I'm not sure if Grim knows, but I do pack the Low Kick on it just for the Snorlax. I was doing the calcs. I can 2-hit KO this thing with the Low Kick. He can't really do much back to me, especially since he's at a neutral attack stage. Unfortunately for him, we do end up critting him. So I don't know what he was going for there. Maybe he was going to attack me. Maybe he was going for like an Ice Punch. I don't know, but he, like, whatever it was, I had enough bulk to make sure I lived one of them. So I was okay with it. I know that, like, no matter what, I would be okay. So now he brings in the Primarina, and I can't really do too much to it. Like, I can hit it for a decent amount, but I want to make sure that I keep Crook as healthy as possible. He still has things like the Jirachi in the back that I want to make sure I can have somewhat of an answer for. And he brings in the Primarina. He clicks Moonblast on me. I take Stealth Rock damage. He's going to do a lot of damage. I hit him with the Sludge Bomb back. Does a big amount to him, and he's just going to knock me back out with the Psychic. I feel like I talked a lot in that short period of time. I'm going to try to, like, stay current to what's going on your screens. I'm sorry. So now we have our AV Killua, our Tapu Koko. And here, I was watching a bunch of Grim's battles. I noticed that he's kind of like, even if something is low where he should want to sack something off, he tends to, like, just switch in something anyway. So I decided I was gonna act on that prediction and go for the U-turn, despite not really a lot of the things on my team wanting to, like, stay in, and, like, not many things on my team wanted to take a Hydro Pump, considering Volcanion went down. So I decided I was going to gamble on that because he definitely would have been able to live. And I switch out into to my Bronzong as he switched into the Ice Ice Baby. He clicked Icicle Crash on me. I'm not really sure why. Maybe he was hoping for a flinch. After seeing how much damage the Gyro Ball does to him, he's going to switch out into his Jirachi here. And We're gonna see Jarbal does not do too much. I do pack Earthquake on this thing, but I kind of want to keep this thing healthy just in case I need a Mega Pidgeot switch in later on, or if I still want to have this thing to switch into Mamoswine, because we see that Mamoswine doesn't have anything to touch the Bronzong. Like, it's very, very clear because he switched it out both times. And in the time that he did stay in, he just clicked Icicle Crash. So I switch out into my Crook. Crook is gonna eat a Fire Punch after that Drachi drops to -1, and here I'm gonna click the button, just clicking it, and we hit our Z-Me first. And honestly, guys, I was really predicting him to go for a U-turn here, so I was thinking we were gonna get a Z U-turn, which would have been neutral. But instead, we get the Z Ice Punch, and it's not gonna do too much. But the important thing is that we are able to live the damage. Now, I think that the only reason that this might have I don't know how much it would have really mattered, because I still had Tapu Koko in the terrain, which could have done a lot, and I don't know how much. I still had 5 Pokemon on my team. I had the Mismagius with the Shadow Ball. There was I had things to do, so I don't know how much it would have mattered in the long run, but the crit on Snorlax might have mattered in this sense. But anyway, we're gonna be able to outspeed him, knock him out with the Earthquake, and he brings in the Ariel, the Primarina. Not really sure why, but we are gonna outspeed him, and we are gonna be able to click Earthquake and just knock him out. Now this Crook cannot touch Pidgeot, so I was a little bit worried about that. I kind of was hoping, I think when I originally saw his team, there was something on his team that I think might have been able to get Shell Smash, and I think that's why I had Meat first, because if I could steal the Shell Smash, and I could outspeed him, I would have +2 attack, and I think that was my thought process on it. I could be wrong. But he takes Stealth Rock's damage, and we're just gonna get off as much damage as we can on this thing, and we bring it pretty low, and we're gonna click the knockoff on him, and he's gonna I think I said that already. He's gonna click Hurricane on me and just knock me out. So I'm gonna bring in Tapu Koko, and here he only has 3 Pokemon left, and one of them is immune to the electric type moves. I don't have Thunderbolt. I have Thunder Punch. And he's going to withdraw here, and I kind of make a middle ground play by clicking the good old Brave Bird. You guys are going to see here in a second. So this Skuntank is going to come in, and he's actually going to really eat this move up. You guys are going to see the damage in just a second. But it does a lot less than I wanted it to. He's really bulky. You guys can see he has the Black Sludge. And I thought Thunder Punch would have actually gotten the knockout here, but it doesn't. And I think he probably predicted me to maybe switch out or something like that. And he goes for the Crunch instead. So we're able to take that Crunch just fine. And I'm gonna click Brave Bird on this thing. Now I really kind of wanted to for a while I was thinking about preserving the differential here, because here it's pretty obvious that he can revenge kill me with Ice Shard from Mamoswine, and I really wanted to act on that and predict it and just go right out into Bronzong. But there was also a really strong part of me that was I really want Zangoose to get the kills, because I haven't brought Zangoose all season, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it, and I have to do it. So here what we do is we decide to bring out Salem, our Mismagius. We click Memento. I think we brought Mismagius twice and it had Memento both times. And we're gonna Memento this thing, bring its stats down by 2 stages, and we're gonna drop. And now this is where we bring in our boy Duck Zangoose, and then we tag him, and we click our belly drum, because that's what we're running. So he decides to go for the Ice Shard here. Now, I think if he would have actually clicked Earthquake or something like that, we probably would have been in a bit of trouble. But it's alright. It's alright. So we click our belly drum here. We get off our berry, And now we're at +6 attack. We have quick attack, and that is going to easily pick off the Ice Baby, the Mammoth Swan. And right now we're looking kind of good. All he has left is the Screet, which is the Mega Pidgeot. After Stealth Rock's damage, doesn't have any kind of form of priority. Quick attack is going to be able to knock this big bird Jesus thingy out. So that's going to be a good game to the boy Grim, who, make sure you guys go check him out. The link is in the description below. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this game, how you feel about post-commentary battles, and all that stuff for me. Because I don't know how I do them. I feel like I suck at them, and I just want to be better. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thumbs up, comments, all that stuff. Much appreciated. Subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.